So right now, I've already kind of started just to see how it's kind of gonna go. We're gonna run the strip lights. I've got green here, white here. This is for the inside, and then red here. So that's our marker lights, our navigation lights is what they're called. And we're gonna get them put all over the side of the boat, and then when I'm done putting them on the side of the boat, we'll flip the boat over, and then we will hook them up to a battery just to see if they light up before we go any further. But I'm also gonna put, these aren't in the budget, but I kind of had them laying around. Just like I have a lot of stuff laying around, by the way, if y'all can't tell. I've got 2 of these spotlights, and then I also have, if I can find one here, I've got 2 floodlights as well. So I've got 2 spotlights and 2 floodlights. I'm gonna put them on the front of the boat just to help with seeing while we go down the water, but a handheld spotlight would work fine. So it's really just up to you. If you want to spend the money on some spotlights, you can do that, or just get a spotlight. But those light bars were just laying around and they weren't going to be used, so I just decided to put them on the boat, and we're going to run it all off of like a car battery or something. It's not going to pull very much power, so let's go ahead and get these lights on there and see what it looks like. Okay, we got the green done. It's just a tiny bit short, but I don't really think you're ever gonna notice that. You can see them all along the top of the boat. So obviously when it flips over, it'll be on the top. That's the green side. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the red, and we're gonna try to flip the boat over by myself. It's 12 foot, it don't weigh that much, we can do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the red on there. I've got some extra lights left over. Might use these on Dad's boat, who knows. And the video of painting his canoe is going to come out soon. He's got the paint for it, and he's basically ready to go ahead and paint it. So that video is probably going to come out soon, so be waiting for that one. But let's go ahead and put the red lights on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all kind of how I was doing this on the last one, since I didn't show doing the green side. I was just trying to get it on there just to see what it was, how it was gonna go on and whatnot. But what you do, you peel this red 3M stripping. Let's see, which way are the words facing on this? Facing where you can read it. That's not gonna work because it's opposite. So what I did, I just ran it right here to the middle. I measured it out. It's the exact middle of the boat, and I'll put it right across the bottom line here. Pretty much right there. Run me out just a little bit of light so that I can have something to mess with, you know, if I need to stretch it out a little bit. But what I do is I follow the line right across the bottom of here, and I just stick it on there. It goes right on. It's adhesive, so hopefully with the waves and everything, you know, the water, which I posted that video in the last one of it going through the water, and that thing sits way up in the front. It's almost like the Forerunner. It's squatted a little bit, but you know, it's okay. I like it. I don't really care what other people think. So, but that's how you just do it across the front, and I'll switch it back to the time lapse now. Okay, so now the red's done. That means the red and green are finished. Looks pretty good if you ask me, just for being done in a couple minutes. I mean, These are just gonna run right over the front of the boat right there, so I can hook it up to a battery in the front to keep the weight in the front. So that should work pretty good. I'm gonna flip the boat over now and we're gonna throw the white lights in it. I'm gonna probably just cut them in half and do 10 foot as far as they'll go in the boat. Don't believe that they'll reach all the way because I don't really have enough to do 24 foot because I have to go inside the boat all along. If I had enough, I would, but I don't have enough to go along the inside of the boat all the way around the front and around the other side. But what I can do is I can cut it in the middle because it has power wires on both sides. So I can cut it in the middle and then keep the power wire at the front and then run it as far as it'll go. So we're gonna do that. And hopefully it comes out pretty good. So I got the red all hooked up and it's hooked up to the battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it on. We're just gonna see if it comes on and make sure that it works. And then I'll hook up the green and we'll run them both together and see how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start up with the red. Seen it flash. There it is. Bam. So the red is working. I can't really see all the way around it, so I'll have to look in the video. But it is working. We do have power to it. I'm probably gonna strip the wires. It's just a little bit sticking out, by the way, but we'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and clip up the green and we'll go ahead and see if the green works too. Now we've got the green hooked up. I'm gonna hook it up to the battery and we're gonna see if it works. Hopefully it does, because let's see. Let's just make sure she's gonna fire off as well. Bam. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm gonna set y'all up in the middle. We're gonna see if we can get them to come on at the same time and light up both of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't mind my wiring, by the way. I'm not a professional wirer. It's just the easiest way to do it. I'm all about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these pretty much hooked up together. The wires off the red and the green, and I'm gonna push them both to the battery. At the same time, we're gonna hope they all come on. Hopefully they do. Shouldn't have no problem. All I gotta do is just... green was there for a minute. There it is. Boom. Both of them's on now. It's pretty awesome. Oh, lost red, but I think we got the just right there. Bam. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna flip the boat over and we're gonna try to work on the white, but I doubt we're gonna get very far because I've still got school and I've got to go in 10 minutes. So yeah, I better get on the road. So we got them hooked up now. Both sides is working. So we go ahead and put these all together and I'll go ahead and turn them on for you. That's pretty cool. Pretty bright, not gonna lie, but hopefully at night time they'll be even brighter, of course, but I'm in a lighted shot. But so that would be the white lights on the inside done. Now all I gotta do is put the light bars on here, which shouldn't take too long, but it's probably gonna be a little bit harder than I think, because I think it's gonna be real easy, but who knows. So let me go ahead and get them hooked up too. I'm gonna probably video doing one of them, but I probably won't video doing all of them. So can you hook up the other ones because it's pulling a bunch of power?
The battery, I'm not making a good connection with the battery.
Yeah, I think it's losing. I don't think it's got a good connection on the lot, but still.
Yep,
there it goes.
Well, it might be just drawing too much power.
Yeah, with the lot bar. Yeah, because when the lights came back on,
You might need 2 guys.
that's gonna be the end of this one. We got all of the lights hooked up. Sorry about the light bars, the spotlights, and the floodlights. I know that those weren't in the budget, but we just had them laying around. So why would I not use them? If you've got them, then use them. So sorry about that one, but everything else was in the budget. So can't really blame you for that one little mistake. So yeah, just forgive me for that. And that's pretty much it. I've still got the seats. I haven't put them on yet, but I don't really know if I'm going to yet or not. I can't really decide, to be honest, but that's pretty much it. All I've got to do now is work on the trailer. I got to finish the paint on the inside of the boat too, but that's for another time. That's simple. But yeah, I'll see y'all later.